Does Prince Harry want a way back into the royal family? Does Prince Harry want to return as a senior member of the royal family? Now, before I answer that question, I want to bring your attention to a tweet from Robert Jobson, who is an ally of King Charles. Remember, as I told you previously, the so-called carnival of so-called experts are each divided into factions. Now, those factions consist of carnival of so-called experts loyal to William, the others loyal to Charles. That's how the carnival of so-called experts operate. They operate and work based on factions. Some of them allied to Charles, others allied to William. And my family, Robert Jobson, posted a tweet saying this: the picture that tells Harry and Meghan there is no way back. The first official portrait of King Charles with Queen Consort Camilla alongside William and Kate carries an air of finality, writes Richard Kay, with a link of a Daily Mail article consisting of a clickbait image of King Charles, Camilla, William and Kate Middleton, and Prince Harry and Meghan on the other side. My family, I won't click onto that article, but what I can tell you from this, what I'm seeing, this picture, this image, why would you write an article about someone you yourself are calling irrelevant? If you have a Fab Four that you love, that you support, that you care about, then why do you bring into that article the first image? Because you want clickbait. That's what you want. You want people to click onto that article by putting a picture of Harry and Meghan. Because even you know, when you write that article, that nobody, and I mean nobody, will be interested in clicking an article consisting of this so-called Fab Four. Nobody would be interested in clicking an article consisting of this Fab Four of William, Kate, Camilla, or Charles. Because, let's face it, the public, the people, are only interested in Harry and Meghan. And that's why they put a picture of Prince Harry and Meghan next in that clickbait article. Why? Because Harry and Meghan sell papers. Because Harry and Meghan generate clicks for them. The fact that they have a Fab Four that can't stand on their own without Prince Harry or Meghan being slagged off or insulted or defamed by the UK press tells you what you need to know about the current lineup of the so-called Fab Four, consisting of Charles, Camilla, Kate, and Prince William. It tells you what you need to know. If they have to mention Prince Harry into an article, if they have to mention Meghan's name into an article of their so-called Fab Four, my family, it's clear. Neither William, nor Kate, nor Charles, nor Camilla can stand on their own. They have a Fab Four. They are overjoyed. This is our new Fab Four. This is the senior members of the royal family the public should count on, should rely on. But then, wait a minute. About Harry and Meghan, that's how they look like. And right now, they also look like this. Like, you know, they're like, Harry, see what you're missing out. Prince Harry and Meghan, you know what? You are not a part of this. Guess what? We dumped you first. That's how the UK press are reacting. That's how they look like. Like, we dumped you first. You did not dump us, Harry and Meghan. We dumped you first. Look, this is our precious Fab Four, consisting of William, Charles, Camilla, and Kate Middleton. And there is no way back for you. That's how they sound. Why? Because the UK press act like that ex who can't accept being rejected, being dumped by Prince Harry and Meghan. Because the reality is, Prince Harry dumped them. Prince Harry dumped them. And Meghan also wants nothing to do with them. But what hurts the UK press so much is that Prince Harry himself wants nothing to do with them. UK press only love you, only like you, because they don't know anything about love. They only more like you or prefer you. Let me use the word they prefer you, not like or love, because the UK press, they don't know love. They only know hate. Let me use prefer. They prefer you only when they can control you. Only when they have ammunition to use against you. Like stories about infidelities, dark secrets that you wouldn't want the press to release or talk about them. Like affairs in the royal family, for instance. The royal family would never want the UK press to publish about affairs. They would never ever love that. Even when a senior member of the royal family gets involved in having affairs outside of marriage and the UK press get to find out about it, the UK press will ask you, what will you give us to cover this story for you? That's how members of the royal family sell their souls to the UK press. And that's how Prince Harry and Meghan was sold to the UK press. When the UK press found out of those allegations of Prince William having an alleged affair with Rose Hanbury. And then stories about Harry and Meghan, especially targeting Meghan, began to be released to the UK press to cover up, to be the scapegoat for Prince William or Kate Middleton's actions. That is what they did to Meghan. And they ended up hurting so much Prince Harry in the process. And my family, there is something that I also said, today in a tweet and even on my Instagram account. There's something that I said, about how the UK press would love Harry to treat Meghan. I said this: when the UK media write articles or go on the TV shows to demand Prince Harry put Meghan in her place, remember, what they are asking is that Prince Harry mistreats and abuses his wife like the UK media and the royal family does. They are angry he does not mistreat his biracial black wife, Meghan. The UK press are angry because Prince Harry isn't more like Prince Charles, now King Charles. He isn't like Charles. And the press is angry because Harry is not on the opposite side of the moral spectrum like other senior members of the royal family. And someone even called Glow said this, that about this story from the UK press on their new precious Fab 4. Said this: it's amusing to me because this is projection by the British press that says we done messed up. They know it's Harry and Meghan that could have helped to save their precious monarchy. But they couldn't keep a lead on their racism. They could not control their racism. And the headline is somber in tone, knowing the current lineup now is so poor and uninteresting. And that's why they had to put Harry and Meghan's name in that article. In that even clickbait article, let me read from, Robert Jobson's Twitter about the headline of it. Picture that tells Harry and Meghan there's no way back. That headline itself, it doesn't even mention Charles or William, the headline that is. It doesn't even mention Charles or William or Camilla or Kate Middleton that these Daily Mail articles are intended to prop up. It mentions Prince Harry and Meghan. It tries to undermine or demean, you know, Prince Harry and Meghan. You know, the tabloids will never accept that Harry dumped them. The tabloids will never accept that they were dumped by Prince Harry. They never will accept it. They never will accept it. So, you have that X, that is the UK press, who are like, no, guess what, Harry? Guess what? You know what? I dumped you. I dumped you. You did not dump me. I dumped you, Harry. And look what? Look, our precious Fab Four, whom we can't even name in a headline. They can't even mention Charles, Camilla, or William's name, or Kate's name. They have to mention Harry and Meghan. In an article that is about their precious new Fab Four. That should tell you who the irrelevant one truly is. And my family, I love seeing this. I love seeing this. I want to tell you this. I love seeing this. Why do I love seeing this? I love seeing it because it's marks of desperation. Desperation. They're like, look, this is our new Fab Four, Harry. Look at what you're missing out. This is our new Fab Four. There is no way back for you. There's no way back for you. But wait, hold it. Hold it for a second. Hold it for a second. Prince Harry was given a 1-year review period whereby he would determine whether he could return as a senior member of the royal family. He was given a 1-year review period. And in that 1-year review period, did Prince Harry say, I want to come back as a senior member of the royal family? My family, Prince Harry said, and Meghan said, they were not returning as senior members of the royal family. And this tone of the UK press are like, picture that tells Harry and Meghan there is no way back. This tone smacks of desperation. They know they messed up really, really badly. They know that they, the UK press, could not control their racism towards Meghan, nor hide their racism towards Meghan, forcing, making Prince Harry have no choice but to do everything in his power to protect his wife and child. At that time, they only had Archie. And he left. He left. He was given 1 year to decide whether to come back. And Prince Harry said no. So then, why do the UK press think that Prince Harry wants to come back? You know, I've been thinking today, and something came to my mind. I said this. If you want someone to return, like, for example, you want Harry to return, you don't want Meghan. If you want Prince Harry to return because you've made it clear you don't want Meghan, then you would treat Prince Harry with dignity and respect. You would treat those that Prince Harry cares about so much with dignity and respect. That's what you would do if you truly, inside of you, wanted for Prince Harry to come back. You treat him with dignity. You treat him with respect. But I have just one question. Prince Harry came to the UK. The Queen passed away while Harry came to the UK. And during that time, the period of mourning, and also the Queen's funeral, I have a question for the UK press, and even you at home. Was Prince Harry treated with dignity and respect? Was Prince Harry treated with dignity and respect? The answer to that question is no. That is the answer to that question. From those, stories about Harry being invited to the state banquet and then that invitation being rescinded by Charles and then it being published across the front pages of the UK press during a period of mourning and right before the Queen's funeral. If you wanted him to return, then why show him an enormous amount of disrespect? Why? Why? It's like getting a job somewhere and then quitting because you've been treated very badly. And then the owner of the company calls you back because they are suffering from loss of revenue, loss of interest in, their investments because they lost you, because, shareholders invested in the company because of you. And since you left, the interest in that company has gone down. And now you're calling that person, please, just come back, come back. We want you to come back. Just please come back. But then when he gets there, whenever he's at your company, whenever he's in your environment, what do? You don't waste a chance, an opportunity at humiliating that person. Because, let's face it, the firm never wastes an opportunity at insulting or demeaning Prince Harry. The firm never wastes an opportunity at telling Prince Harry to his face that his wife, the woman he loves, the mother of his 2 kids, baby Archie and baby girl Lilipetana, are not welcomed. The firm never misses an opportunity at showing or telling Harry that. Even the UK press itself, the UK press, the so-called carnival of so-called experts like Robert Jobson, they never waste a chance at telling Prince Harry that Meghan is not welcome here. They never waste a chance. But yet, time and time again, they write articles saying that Prince Harry, you know what? There is no way back for you here. There is no way back for you here. Prince Harry already said a while back ago, after that 1-year review period, that he is not returning. Apparently, the UK press, did they get the memo? Of course they got the memo. Everybody got the memo. Because what followed after that was that the firm then proceeded to strip Prince Harry and Meghan of their patronages. The firm proceeded to strip Harry and Meghan of their patronages that they supported. And my family, everyone got the memo when Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior members of the royal family. After that 1-year review period, they also got the memo. So why then do the UK press make it sound like Harry wants to return? They do this, in my opinion, because that fantasy of a fairy tale life within the monarchy, that fantasy has been destroyed. Not by Prince Harry and Meghan, no. The UK press destroyed that fantasy. The UK press ruined that fantasy of a fairy tale. How? By their treatment of Meghan. They ruined that fantasy that any other person might have about marrying into the royal family. They ruined that fantasy. The UK press did it. However, they blame Harry and Meghan for it. And like Glow said, someone called Glow on Twitter, said that They know it's Harry and Meghan that could help save the monarchy, but they could not keep a lead on their racism. The UK press could not keep a lead on the racism. They could not control nor hide the racism towards Meghan. They couldn't. And because of that, whatever illusions the public have about reaching the top of the class system in the UK, that is the monarchy, have all been destroyed. Because Meghan reached the pinnacle of the class system in the UK. She reached that level. And after she reached it, what did Meghan do? Too much abuse, too much racism. Meghan said, enough is enough. I'm leaving. I'm going to protect my mental health. I'm leaving. I'm packing up. You've written articles telling me to go back to America. I'm going back to America. Meghan reached all of that and then left. To the press, the UK press, she ruined those illusions, those fantasies about fairy tale. For the monarchy, that's been ruined. That's been ruined. The monarchy is a dysfunctional family. They are a dysfunctional family. And it's not me saying it. People have said it. Many people have said it about the royal family. Even John Oliver himself went to the Late Show with Stephen Colbert in 2018 and predicted what would happen to Meghan after she married into the royal family. And Oliver said this, and I quote, John Oliver said this, and I quote, I don't think you need to have seen the pilot episode of The Crown to get a basic sense that she might be marrying into a family that could cause her some emotional complications. John Oliver said that. And Colbert, who John Oliver was speaking to, wondered if the current generation of royals are nicer. And he said this, but this generation seems like nice people. They're all nice now, right? He asked. Oliver did not pull any punches with his response. Say this, and I quote, yeah, I mean, they are the royal family, an emotionally stunted group of fundamentally flawed people doing a very silly pseudo job. That is what she's marrying into, he said. So I hope she likes it. It's going to be weird for her. John Oliver said that right before Meghan even got married. And what he said ended up happening to Meghan. Meghan revealed having suicidal thoughts on the Oprah interview. So John Oliver already knew exactly what the royal family, who the royal family practically are. He said so himself about the royal family. And my family, no one should ever have to go through what Meghan has gone through. And in John Oliver's words, I want to repeat this. John Oliver said this, and I quote, yeah, I mean that the royal family, an emotionally stunted group of fundamentally flawed people. Fundamentally flawed people. Not my words. John Oliver's words to Stephen Colbert right before Meghan got married to Prince Harry. Right before the royal wedding. He knew what they would do to Meghan. And they did to Meghan exactly what John Oliver said they do. They caused Meghan so much mental health distress. So people know who the royal family truly are. Dysfunctional, That's what they are. So why would Prince Harry want to come back to this function? UK press are trying to prop up their monarchy. Yes, that's what they're trying to do, to prop up their monarchy. By saying that, oh look, Harry regrets leaving us. Look, right now we have our Fab Four. Guess what? You know, Harry and Meghan, you are not a part of it. Harry and Meghan left years ago. Years ago, not yesterday, years ago. They were given 1 year to ask if they'd come back. They say no. And as I've said, if you wanted someone to return, you would treat them with dignity. You would treat them with respect. But remember that facial appearance Prince Harry gave when he was leaving the Queen's funeral. That deep exhale. I'll never forget that face. I shall never forget that face from Prince Harry. That will tell you what you need to know. Harry does not want to return. He will never want to come back to a place whereby he is being disrespected every single day. He never will. Not he, nor Meghan. Prince Harry has been shown what to expect. So obviously, he isn't going to come back to that. He will never ever come back to that. Now I'm looking for that video once again of Prince Harry and Meghan leaving that funeral. I will never forget that deep exhale that Prince Harry and Meghan gave. That Prince Harry gave. Never forget that deep exhale. I will never forget it. That deep exhale will tell you that this person is not coming back. He isn't coming back to all of that. He'll never ever want to come back because he has been shown what to expect in the UK. Abuse, disrespect of him, his wife, and even his kids. So, who would want to come back to that? Prince Harry said that he has broken the chain of generational suffering, that he has gone through abuse. He does not want Archie or little Diana to go through what he went through. So what makes you think? What makes the press think that Harry would want Lilibet, Diana, or Archie to ever come back to that? Prince Harry and Meghan will never come back to abuse. They have been shown what to expect, and they're never going to come back to that ever again. Never, ever again. And the UK press, they only want Harry. That's clear. I know that 100%. They only want Harry. That's pretty much very clear. And the thing is, even if you wanted someone, you would treat that person with respect. So when have they treated Harry with respect? When? When? It's never happened. Even during the mourning period over the Queen's passing, they never showed Harry respect. So that is a person who is never ever going to return to the UK to become a senior member of the royal family or rejoin this Fab Four, whom the UK press can't even mention. The so-called carnival, the so-called experts can't even mention by name. They have to write an article about Prince Harry and Meghan to slag off and drum up hate against Harry and Meghan like what they normally do. Just another... Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.